Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. This time talking about something I've been waiting to get my hands on for far too long now. Genesis Knebworth 1978. I was there and I'd seen them in 77 for the first time, and obviously it holds special memories for me. Now it came out on bootleg CD a few times. I think the Japanese released the broadcast for on CD a number of times. They used to have a couple of versions of it, I think, on bootleg CD, and they kind of went with my CD collection when I went over to vinyl a decade or so ago. So trying to get hold of the complete Knebworth show has been something that I've always kind of wanted to do, really, particularly on vinyl. So as you may or may not know, there has been a triple vinyl made of the broadcast, and I've had it on order now through Music Glue for quite a while. Every time the release date comes up, you get a notification the day before that it's been put back another couple of weeks. So I think we'll probably give up on it now. So for some reason it's being blocked from release for whatever reason I can't understand. So it gets you a bit annoyed, to say the least, when these things happen. It got me to sort of just go through what I have got of the Genesis Knebworth, certainly on vinyl. I showed you recently the nice original Swinging Pig single album that came out in the 80s, 83, which is really special, but it's only a single album. We also had a few tracks on Revelatory Genesis, which was otherwise the Lyceum 1980 stuff. So again, only I think 3 tracks over a double album from Knebworth. And then I realised I do have it on CD. Some years ago I bought this great big thing, which is a huge shoebox, and it's Freddie Bannister's Festivals Super Deluxe Edition, 1969 to 79. So it's all the festivals that he promoted and he was involved with, and what it was, or what it is a massive thing. You could choose when you ordered it. It's got DVDs, CDRs, they are DVD-Rs, of everything that he was legally able to put together and sell in this package. But when you ordered it, you could sort of choose, I think, 3 t-shirts by your favourite artists. So I chose, obviously, Genesis Knebworth one. So should have put it on, I suppose, but I don't like to get these things worn, and it's not coming out very well in the light, is it, for some reason? But anyway, that's a t-shirt of the Knebworth design, and the other 2 t-shirts in here was one from the Rolling Stones and the Pink Floyd from 75, so 75, 76 and 78. But this thing is fantastic. I mean, you get so much stuff. There's reproduction programs, including the Knebworth program, I think is in there. What's in there? I had it out the other day. Yeah, there's tour programs, reproduction programs, flyers, tickets, all sorts of things. Another bag with even more. That's the one that includes the Knebworth program in there. So fantastic stuff. Licensing agreements, backstage passes, badges, including a Knebworth badge. So the lights any good. You also get a book, There Must Be a Better Way. And in this version, Freddie Bannister gives you a certificate and he signs it on the inside, which is nice. And that's the story about the fantastic book that is. The story about all the festivals, the Bath and Knebworth Rock Festivals. And then you get a huge pile of colour photographs. So there's about 1.5 inches thick load of photographs. Must be, I don't know, getting on for 50 photographs maybe from the shows. And then, as I say, you get a whole load of DVDs, DVD-Rs, CDRs, and including Genesis Knebworth, the full broadcast, and it's the broadcast. Some of the recordings in the box are actually audience recordings, but this is the broadcast. It's missing those tracks that never appear anywhere, but otherwise it's a broadcast. So and it's great quality. So I realised I have got a copy of the thing in amongst that box. So I'll just tidy that up and then I'll continue with what I was going to say. Now, another vinyl Genesis album, which purportedly includes some of the Knebworth material, is this one, BBC recordings, BBC broadcasts. So this is the triple vinyl version. The CD box set is the one to get because it's got far much more material. This is very much cut down, but it's still worth having. It's very nice quality, and you've got the stuff from sessions from 72, 71, Harold the Barrel and Harlequin and Stagnation and all that great stuff. It's got a hype sticker, which I always try and keep those. So according to the hype sticker, it selections from John Peel Show, both of the group's Knebworth performances, 78 and 92. Blah 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 blah. Well, it hasn't got any Knebworth 78 on it. Because on the CD, but not on the vinyl. So that's completely misleading. Other thing, looking on the back, I know I'm picky about these things, but it says Watcher of the Sky from Wembley Arena 1975. Well, Wembley Arena did not exist in 1975, it was the Wembley Empire Pool. Became the arena in 1978, I believe. That's a kind of minor thing. When you look at the first record, this is the insert. So some nice bump and information on the back, telling you about each track and the recordings. But first of all, what we notice is that apart from one publicity shot from about 75 period, 75 period, you've got Knebworth there, 78, and Knebworth 78 there. So the only kind of image from live concert setting, if you like, is of material that's not on the record. you tell me. We could get more picky and say that on the bump on the back it has Dancing with the Moonlit Night, Carpet Crawlers from the Lyceum 1980, and it says the lineup for that concert was Tony Banks, Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel, Steve Hackett and Mike Rutherford. Inexplicable. And yet the bump from the writing gives us the right information. So all very odd really. Some people doing the job, some people not. Obviously this is a proper EMI BBC thing. I haven't even looked at the other records, so I don't even know there's any other similar errors. But I do like the package. I mean, I do like the sound on the recordings, but it's just a bit strange to me that these things happen. And as I say, no Genesis, no Knebworth 78 at all on that vinyl version. I think the CD does have maybe half a dozen tracks from the Knebworth 78. So anyway, whilst we're on, I just thought I'd show you this really nice ELP double I picked up very recently, very cheaply. I think I'm told this was a record store day release some years ago. It's a live concert from Pocono International Raceway in America, 8th July 1972. So it's kind of the Tarkus and Pictures period, but it's a beautiful gatefold sleeve, great internal shots, and it is coloured vinyl as well. So first disc is lemon yellow, and the second one is brown, I believe. Yeah. So that was a bargain basement buy. And it kind of sort of goes at the same time as that Genesis BBC broadcasting. So very pleased to get those quite cheaply. Anyway, that's enough of me harping on. If the Knebworth 78 ever does come out, we'll get it, review it, show you what we think of it. But thanks for watching, and see you again soon.